So guys, welcome back to another walkthrough of Persona 3 Reload. I've been enjoying these gameplays so far. I hope you have been too. We're going to pick up where we left off to get ready for the midterms coming up soon. If you've been enjoying these videos, hit that like button. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Let's get started. As you know, we're back in Tartarus. We just got through some floors. We're going to talk to Elizabeth here to get some rewards from her request. I will say Elizabeth is probably one of the strongest attendants that Igor has compared to the other Persona attendees, and she is very powerful too as a secret boss. You don't want to mess with her. If you want to fight her, you better be very prepared, because you're going to be fighting her by yourself with your character. Your team will not help, and sometimes she can deflect or even block in a certain skill. She can one-shot you, so you have to be very prepared for those situations. So what I would do is work on your personas and come up with a battle strategy more than anything. Like I said, you'll be on your own though. So we're done here. We're going to go back to call it quits for the day. Yep, next expedition. So we'll be on the next day. What we're going to do is pay a visit to the nurse to get some of that extra courage stats. And then I think we'll do is go pay a visit to the old couple to work on their social links.
Excuse me? Seriously?
Alright, we're going to walk through the classroom, but we're definitely going to go see the nurse. We're just going to walk around the school, though, of course, just to see if there's anything that'll pop up our interest. But so far, I've been enjoying this video, and I appreciate those who've been watching my videos, posting likes, and even posting some comments. Honestly, it's very helpful. I really appreciate that more than anything. It really inspires me to do this channel a lot better and try to to fulfill this one thing I've always wanted to do, you know? We can't do any activities, unfortunately, with after-school activities because of exams. So we're definitely just going to do see the nurse, and then after this, we're going to go see the old couple and do a social link. Or, actually, yeah, that's right. Social link. That's right. I'm sorry. Sometimes in my videos, I sound like I'm not saying the right word. I sometimes say before I think something. Sometimes it just happens. So please don't mind that at all.
All right.
Well, yeah, we gotta drink it. Phew, well done. Wow. That made me nervous. Just him here and say that, it just makes you like, what? For what I understand in Persona 3 Reload, you would have... But like I said, the one thing I like about this game is just you can go through a lot of stuff in this game and you don't even realize it. And like most Persona games, there's always like a time limit of a certain task you got to get done before it. When I played Royals, you had to do a certain amount of days to do the conquering at the palace.
You have bad timing. My wife just headed out to get...
Gotta stop talking here for a bit for the talk here.
Well, she won't be gone long. In the meantime, why don't you keep me company? Are you thirsty? Here, I've got something we could share. Oh, wait, where are the cups? Oh, I don't know how to find a thing around here without my wife. Oh dear, you got back just in...
The tree.
What's gotten into you, dear? Take a deep breath. You ought to know better than to walk so far at your age. Here, drink this. And here's some for you, too. Well, judging by her reaction, it seems the rumors might be true. The persimmon tree we told you about. You know, the one by the walkway at your school. My wife heard a rumor that it was going to be cut down, and she almost fainted. Do you know anything about this? You're so sweet. I'm worried too. I tried to look into these allegations, but I think I was barking up the wrong tree.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell us if you hear any more about it?
Alrighty, got another rank up. Nice. We are going to be rank 4 here. As you know, all social links will have 10 ranks.
I made it sound like something very important, but only if it's convenient for you. Tell us if you hear anything about the persimmon tree, all right?
Welcome back.
Let's go to Tartarus. Typical Junpei. He just wants to avoid studying. He reminds me of Ryuji for sure. But hey, every persona's gonna have a Ryuji. I actually like Ryuji. He's actually one of my favorite characters in Persona 5. He's straight up honest, and he doesn't take crap from anybody. We're definitely gonna put in hit the books. I'm just gonna be a little funny here. Just go scrolling up and down. Then we're just gonna hit that. Oh, come on, give me a break. Like I said, he doesn't want to study. We're gonna look around the building for a minute just to see if we can find anything. Just explore. There's Akihiko with his gloves. All measure completing copeless. Well, it's trainer studying daily practices. He's not wrong. It is true, proven fact that if you overstudy too much at an all-nighter, it actually kind of hurts you doing that. It's more like planning it out better. It helps you with your studying. I one time almost did an all-nighter, regretted it. Just made me more nervous. We're gonna look for the comm room for a minute, see if we got a new video. Nothing new, so we're just gonna go. I think we're gonna go out and go to the shop, not the big one, but the other one, and get ourselves some food for our knowledge. And then we will go to the next day and see where it goes from there. Yep, we're going to eat the Prodigy platter to get some academics. And here we are the next day.
Good morning.
She's asking if we're prepared. You bet we are. Sorry about that. I had just got a message here for a second there. But yeah, more than anything, in these kind of situations, you want to try to give them the most confidence saying so they trust you more. Sometimes in certain situations, even if it's not a social link, it could help you get their trust even more throughout the next link too. So she'll give us something if we make it to the top 10. That's interesting. Well, hopefully it's something nice like weapons or something. Or even armor. Hell, even items would take. I'll take anything really. Damn, she's really talking it out. Honestly, Mitsuru is kind of growing on me. She kind of reminds me of Makoto a bit.
So that's why.
Oh, Mrs. Taruchi? That's an interesting name. Might be a question. So let's just read here and see what happens.
Well then. Fantastic.
May Blues, I've heard of that. I've met a couple people that had those kind of May Blues. It's a term I've never been familiar with, but it was pretty easy to understand what it means. And now we are after school. Like I said, there is no after school activities, so no track and field, no strength arcana. We can't talk to Baby, as he calls himself, Bebe, or I think. So we can't form his social link just yet, because he's supposed to be one of them, from what I remember from the first walkthrough. I mean, for the first Persona 3, not walkthrough. Sorry about that. So we're just going to leave school. Might try to see if we can do a social link outside of school. Or we could do an activity that'll give us some stats. But I think we'll just go in here. We might just do another setup with the old people, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to go after the platter again to get our knowledge up even higher. The more of our knowledge gets up, the higher the better, because without any higher of our levels, we can't do certain things throughout the game. Someone actually did a walkthrough where they just only had one stats of everything in Persona 5, and I was like, you're crazy. He beat the game, but he couldn't do a lot of stuff though.
Welcome back.
We're definitely gonna say, that'll help. Or you too kind? This is a hard choice because either one sounds good, but I want to make it seem like I'm gonna say you're too kind because I think that sounds a lot nice. Feels a little more off the tongue. Or that'll help might be better too. It's a hard choice because sometimes either one sounds good, but I think we'll do that one. There we go. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take that offer and study with them.
Yes.
Let's study together. There's There's probably going to be a cutscene here of them talking.
I'm almost done.
Is he? Oh my god, he's actually squatting while studying. That's insane. That's crazy.
Akihiko, are you feeling unwell? You seem to be short of breath.
I'll be fine. More importantly, why don't you help his studies? He ended up in the hospital right after transferring. Might need some help to make up for the class time he's missed.
You do have a point. Here, these are my notes from last year. You can use them if you'd like. I don't think the content of the class has changed much since then.
Your notes are as perfect as ever. They're easier to understand than the textbook itself.
Flattery will get you nowhere. But I suppose I am rather particular about my note-taking. In class, I listen closely and write down bullet points. Then I organize them later into a more readable format. It's a bit time-consuming, but I find it's overall a more efficient way of reviewing the material. If you plan your day-to-day tasks effectively, test preparation is as good as done. You seem to have a knack for this. I'll teach you more of my study techniques next time.
Mitsuru's right. Efficiency is key. We're all given the same amount of time. It's how well you manage it that can set you apart.
Indeed, not even a second of time should be wasted. On that note, shall we return to studying?
All right, done.
Huh? Akihiko, you're drenched in sweat. And that heavy breathing, are you sure you're...
I'm fine. I've just been squatting over my chair this whole time. Wanted to challenge myself to hold it until I was done with your notes. Working out while studying is quite an efficient use of my time. What do you say?
Why are you like this? I thought I told you not to push yourself until you fully recovered. If you take efficiency too far, it'll backfire. Don't follow his example, okay? Well then, I think we've made a fair amount of progress. Let's call it a night.
Leave to Akihiko to make a study session his training. Impressive he did it for so long, though. So we're gonna have another day of class. Just check to see if he's not feeling well. It'll be good to have Akihiko on the team, so we'll have a 4-man team. Talk about an afro. I don't think this teacher really realizes what he's saying to himself, honestly. Feeling sleepy. I don't know if I want to try to sleep or try to stay awake. Which one should we try to do? Let's close our eyes and just try it. Little courage boost, not too bad. But in real seriousness, people don't fall asleep in class. It's very rude. Let's see here. Let us go through the main lobby. Now, what we could do now is we could do another social link or go to a food. We're just gonna look around, see if we could find anything here. We do have mail, but I'm just gonna ignore it for now. There is now the shrine. Let's go check that out. Oh, hey, it's the little girl we've met before. Maiko. Let's spend time with Maiko.
My tummy's grumbling.
Can we go to Wild Duck? Sure, let's go.
You're the best. I wonder what the daily burger is today.
She reminds me of my niece.
I love going out to eat. Because when I go with my mom and dad, everybody gets along. We used to have so much fun together. Why would they get a divorce?
I'm gonna say I don't know, honestly, because it's a hard thing to really say for this to a child.
I tried asking. You said it was a grown-up problem. I don't want them to get a divorce. Mom and dad must hate me.
This breaks my heart.
Divorce is stupid. I hate it.
Poor kid. I know the feeling. Let's calm her down, I think, honestly. Because I think she just needs someone like a person to comfort her, honestly. Wish I had something like that when I was younger. I was thinking of doing wait for her to finish, but I think calming her down might help better, honestly.
Sorry. I know it's awkward for you if I cry. Try not to.
She's doing her best to smile. Oh, I feel like this is going to be like a big brother kind of situation, I feel like. It's weird how she's the hang arcana.
I have to go home now. Thank you for playing with me today.
You're welcome. I'm gonna head back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
And there's Yukari, welcome us back. Yucatan, you're the only one that can save me. This is the last time, I swear. Oh, he's desperate for a study group right now. Probably like the beginning. Jesus. Okay, we gotta join this to find out what's going on here. Let's study together.
Jeez.
Man, this sucks. Guess I don't have much choice with Kirijo-senpai getting on my case. She was like, if you fail your midterm, there will be consequences. I feared for my life for a second. You guys are my only hope. Give me a hand here, please.
You can start by taking this seriously. You've been distracted this whole time.
As they say, it pays to be prepared. Gotta get myself in the right mindset first, right? A good study session needs a clean and organized workspace, and the perfect mood for learning. And so, to set that mood, I, Junpei Iori, volunteer.
What? Where is this coming from?
You there, young man! What lecture would you like to hear from the great Junpei? History, arithmetic, literature?
Why not history?
So, you'd like to hear about history, huh? Well, this one's about a certain archaeological team. They spent their whole lives excavating, only to find nothing. In the end...
If you say their career was in ruins, I will hit you.
Oh, come on! Don't steal the punchline! And don't hit me either. Look, we all need a breather sometimes. What'd you think about the great Junpei's lecture, dude?
Seriously. Okay, Junpei, no more opening your mouth. You can breathe, I guess, but that's it.
Then what's the point of studying together?
If we keep humoring you, it's going to impact our studies too. Or maybe we should just let you fail. Find out what Kirijo-senpai's consequences are like firsthand.
Whoa, let's not get hasty here. I was just joking around. I'll get serious. I swear. Don't abandon me.
Definitely getting 2 sats from those. Those will definitely come in handy for our academics for sure. But we still got a long way to go from getting up to the highest rank though. But it's never an easy start. But it's more funner to get up to take the challenge. It's been fun so far, honestly. The characters, interaction, and also the dialogues and the choices. And I'm not gonna lie, I do miss the old voice actors for the game. But like I said from my previous videos, the cop is actually the voice actor of the original Akihiko from the game. And honestly, it's really great so far. Sorry folks, here I got something's going on here, trying to get this thing to work here. Come on, let's see here. There we go, got it to work there. Controller was acting up there for a minute, sorry about that folks.
Right over here. And, hey man, you mind giving me a little help with this one?
Oh, look who's actually putting the effort in. That wasn't so bad, was it?
About that joke I was telling earlier. Should I pause before the punchline or go with the flow?
Why don't we just pretend this guy doesn't exist and study on our own? I guess that's enough studying for today. Thanks to you, I got a lot more done.
Alrighty, we are a day before the midterms. So exams are coming up. So this is more close lines of just doing certain things here. We're gonna go to this TV here, see if we can get a nice deal. TV Tanaka.
I'm going to do it. Good. Not bad, kid.
We got the money for it, so it's not a bad deal. So why don't we buy it? Might come in handy in the Tartarus. Okay, with that shopping done, I think we're going to stop here today. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to post the next video as soon as I can. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more that are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Have a good day or night. You stay safe out there, people. See you later.